welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing a review of the LJN / Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Shambling Mound. So, a little bit ago, I did a big collection tour of all of my D&D figures. Since then, I have gotten a couple more. I've gotten one of the bullywugs of the bog. I've gotten some skeleton knight. I've gotten like a pharaoh guy. I've gotten bugbear. I do want to do more videos on those. But which one to start with? Then my favorite one that I've gotten yet. Shambling Mound. It's a very, very, very cool figure. If you haven't caught on already, it is from the D&D line. There was a whole bunch of figures and different stuff released in the D&D line. There was like wind-up toys, bendies, just regular figures, rubbery solid figures, and this is one of the rubbery solid figures. You see here, it's squishy, it's rubbery, and it's just a super cool mold. My dad said it looked a little bit like Man-Thing, and I do see the resemblance. Like, if you do a thing here, a little comparison, they look similar. But just because it looks like it's kind of knocking off Man-Thing does not make I like it any less. Because this is still just a really cool figure. So yeah, originally, D&D was just a board game when it was first released. And then Advanced Dungeons & Dragons partnered with LJN to create the D&D figures, which is what spawned this, eventually. But it started with the solid figures, so the solid, non-bendy figures, and then the, like, hard plastic figures with, like, articulation, and then the bendies came after that. And then there was some other crap. There was like wind-up toys, and there's also some bigger figures, like regular articulated figures. There's some bigger one of those. There was like just some crazy like 5-headed thing, like dragon things. Like there were some crazy figures in this line, which are pretty expensive. But I do have a pretty good amount. I can show a picture on screen now of what my collection looks like. But yeah, it's pretty decent. So I usually cut out the pauses in my videos, but this one was just something else. So here you go. I was just talking before this, and then and then I just go on like I hadn't just paused for a million years. So yeah, this figure originally did come with one accessory. Like a lot of the figures in this line came with like some sort of like little guy, or like it was a 2-pack or something. And this one kind of came with something like that. Definitely not exactly the same, but something like that, because it was a little bag of gold, which is it's sort of interesting. I would not expect the Shambling Mound, a weird, like, green goo monster, to be guarding a bag of gold, but apparently it is. So, yeah, just very cool. So, sort of backstory aside, I will just say some stuff that I like about this figure. First thing, I love the material. Like, the rubbery, plastic, squishy stuff is just awesome, I think. It's just like a really nice material on this figure. It's really good. Another thing I like is just the mold. Like, crazy cool mold. Just like the hands there are like these weird leaf things. Like, especially that one. You can see it a little less on that one, but this one totally is just like a leaf thing. And the face, even though it does look like man thing, still really cool. Like, the yellow eyeball things, and like, yeah, just a really cool mold. Another thing that I like is just the way that this figure is a unique type of thing. It's like a weird, crouched over blob mass of just debris and like roots and dirt and leaves and like just a really unique character, I think. And also, if you look closely, you can really see it here. He actually does have 2 legs. Like, you can see the 2 feet there, but the legs go in. He has actually 2 legs. Like, it might look, if you're looking like this, that he's just like a blob, because you can really barely see that he has legs. They're just connected in the middle. And one more thing before I go is that I want to thank Eden's Figure Collection for sort of supplying this. I recently found some of my dad's old stuff, old figures and stuff. But some of the Star Wars figures that were in there, I had already bought copies of, and Eden's Figure Collection did not have the figures. So I was like, hey, here's a lot on eBay. Would you do this trade? Buy me this lot, and I will give you these figures. And he accepted. It had this, some other really neat figures, and some other guy that wasn't from the D&D line, but still a cool figure. But yeah, so cool, amazing figure, really cool line, really cool friend that I have. But yeah, other than that, if you enjoyed this video, check out some of my other videos. They're all pretty similar to this. And if you join this video, then check out Eden's Figure Collection, because he makes very similar videos to me. And also, I don't usually ask my viewers to really do anything like or subscribe, because I think that's kind of dumb. But I am really trying to grow my channel and get to more audiences that would enjoy my videos. So maybe if you liked this video and know anybody that you think would also like the video, just share it with them, because that goes a long way on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of the video.